What up, good people? Mark Holmes here, and as always, I appreciate you guys. Another one of them long ass days, man. I'm here at the Red Brick House. It's 1 o'clock in the morning, and I'm done for the day. I was gonna varnish this floor, but I'm going to wait till tomorrow because I'm gonna sleep upstairs right above this, and I don't want to suck on those fumes. Although people probably say you must be sucking on them fumes, okay? Because you must be high when you believe in the Cowboys. Yeah, whatever. Go pound sand. So today was the first interview of Trey Lance since he has been traded to the Cowboys. And it was interesting to see him. I can't honestly say I know that much about Trey Lance. He looks like a little kid. My God, these guys look so young. I guess because they are young and I'm just an old ass. But you actually, I love the attitude. He didn't come in here like still steaming Willie Beeman or anything like that. He came in and said, I'm going to be a sponge. I'm going to try and suck up as much knowledge as I can. I'm just learning. I'm just trying to take it one day at a time. He saw Dak Prescott. I tell you what, here we go. I tell you what, I'm going to watch the interview here. And then we'll respond.
Yeah, thank you guys.
Hey, David Moore, Dallas Morning News. So just haven't had a chance to talk to you yet. Just your emotions on being traded here, what sort of role you envision yourself, and kind of how you're going to proceed here.
Very excited to be here, first and foremost. Just excited to continue to get to know the guys. And obviously, for me, it's just learning, taking it one day at a time. Not really trying to look too far forward or anything like that, but really right now just trying to be a sponge and learn and enjoy every day.
Clarence Hill, 4-Star Telegram. What's it been like the last couple of days, and when did you get in, and what have you done with the coaches?
Got in a few days ago. Definitely been, a little bit of a whirlwind, but it's been awesome. Finally, now these last couple of days getting to know the guys, guys being in the building. I know it's been, a tough couple days these last 2 days with everything that goes on in this league, but just for me it's been trying to learn as much as I possibly can, trying to spend as much time with our coaching staff as I possibly can, and obviously learning from Dak and Coop as much as I can.
You brought up Dak. Can you just talk about the welcome you got from Dak and what you can learn from Dak?
Yeah, he welcomed me with open arms. This morning was the first time I ran into him, but yeah, that meant a lot to me. I know it's this business is crazy. But for me, like I said, I'm not looking forward at all. I'm just really trying to take it one day at a time. And these guys obviously played at a very high level for a very long time. So nothing but, obviously just tons and tons of respect for him, as I think he deserves and gets from across the league. So for me, just trying to learn everything I possibly can from him.
Trey, welcome again. Patrick Walker, DallasCowboys.com. What do you feel are some of the strongest attributes that you bring to the quarterback room for the Cowboys?
For me, like I said, just one day at a time. So first and foremost, I got to learn to have an opportunity to do anything to help anyone in that room or anyone on our offense. So for me, like I said, that's really what I'm focused on. It's just learning enough to be able to contribute.
Trey Sagias at The Athletic. Just, do you feel a sense of kind of pressure coming off your shoulder a little bit after the trade and, getting kind of a fresh start, change of scenery and all that stuff?
Oh, yeah, definitely looking forward to being here. Like I said, I was just very excited to be here, very excited to continue to get to know the guys, the coaching staff, and yeah, this fresh start definitely, it feels great. I'm excited to be here.
Trey, Todd Archer, the ESPN. When you got the news that they were going with Sam as number 2, did you need some time away, or how did that end there for you in San Francisco?
Oh yeah, kind of really trying to move on, but yeah, it definitely took some time. That conversation obviously, wasn't something I wanted to hear, but that's the reality of the situation, and nothing but respect and gratitude for everyone there, and coaching staff, locker room, obviously athletic training staff, everyone I spent a ton of time with these last few years. But yeah, obviously, it was tough, but for me, it was, kind of trying to figure out, what's next and what's going to happen in the future.
And when you were told Cowboys, was it surprising? Like, was that a team you were thinking of, or were you ending up?
I really tried to not, expect anything one way or another, but I can say that when I heard Cowboys, I had a big smile on my face. I was very excited to be here.
Like you were saying, how you're looking forward, but just in general, how do you assess your time in San Francisco, and how does that impact what you feel you can do from this point going forward with the new organization?
I learned a ton. Like I said, just very thankful for everyone there. It's not how I expected it to go. It's not how I think a lot of people expected it to go. But I believe that everything happens for a reason. I think I'm here for a reason, and regardless of what it is, just want to try to find a way to help the team.
Christy, with Cowboys Radio, is it ironic that you come to Frisco, Texas, where you had arguably one of your great moments in your college career, and what's it like to be back in Frisco?
Yeah, great memories in Frisco. Definitely excited, like I said, to be here. Hopefully I don't bring any snow. Great memories in Frisco, hopefully to continue to make more.
Relatively speaking, you haven't played a ton in your recent years. Just how do you kind of look at that with being the third guy here, getting reps in practice, and how can you maximize that?
Like I said, for me, I'm really trying to take it one day at a time. For me, I got to learn and earn every opportunity I get. I'm square one right now. Kind of was square zero yesterday. So we're going to try to win every single day and try to learn and continue to progress and do whatever I can to help the team.
You talked about learning under Dak Prescott. Talk a little bit about what it means to come into an organization with Mike McCarthy as the head coach, Brett Favre, Aaron Rodgers, now Dak Prescott. This is the head coach that's going to be developed.
Yeah, it was a little bit surreal for me. Hearing that I was going to come here knowing, everything about this historic organization. Just compared to the 49ers, obviously, you think of that as another one of the top tier, historic organizations. But for me, like I said, just was very excited to be here with Coach McCarthy and the entire coaching staff. Nothing but knowledge in all these meetings. So it's been awesome for me. It's been fun, kind of a breath of fresh air to learn a new offense and just like I said, being around the guys these last 2 days, I feel like I've learned so much just ball.
How different is it what this offense is compared to what you had in San Francisco?
I'm still learning, so I guess I'll have a better idea in a couple weeks or in a week or so. But it definitely different, but I think, there's pros and cons to everything, and everyone's always trying to get better, and for me, I think this will be a great fit.
Is it a nice bonus for you to have Hunter on the roster, and what's your relationship been like with him and, being able to be teammates with him again?
Yeah, getting to see Hunter, got to see him today, man, was super excited, obviously for him. Got to watch his last preseason game, man. He had a great game, so it's going to be awesome for me to, have a familiar face. A few guys I had, crossed paths with in the last few years, but him definitely, having spent that time and came into college with him would be awesome.
Trey, Nick Harris, DallasCowboys.com. What do you feel like you can learn from Dak Prescott?
Man, everything. The type of person he is. I think first and foremost, I think everyone knows that, with the Walter Payton Man of the Year and things like that. But how he treats people, how I've seen him treat people just in the building these few days. The few conversations I had with him, just texting him when I had my ankle injury, things like that. Just the type of person he is, and obviously, the football stuff kind of speaks for itself. I'm still trying to learn, day one install. So for me, obviously, got a long way to go there, but definitely looking forward to just being a sponge, like I said, just soaking everything up I can from him.
Where are you health-wise? Do you feel 100% on everything?
Yeah, 100%. Yeah.
Skyler Dixon with the Associated Press. Did you have much interaction with Mike going into the draft?
Oh, yeah, we had talked a few times. Another guy, I got to run into him today. So definitely we had talked, over the last few years and ran into each other at different events and things like that. It's been fun. Another familiar face is always good.
You've been training here, right, this offseason?
Down in Fort Worth, yeah.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
So to have that familiarity, we mentioned Frisco, to kind of know the area a little bit. Does that help?
Yeah, it helps for sure. I got a little intro to the heat this summer. Wasn't anything like I expected, it definitely helps, to be a little bit more familiar with the area. But still, obviously a ton to learn.
What was your connection to Fort Worth? Why Fort Worth?
My quarterback coach, Jeff Christensen, trained down here.
Fort Worth's a great city.
It is. It's not too bad.
No, it's not at all. No.
No bias.
Thoughts on the heat?
Oh man, yeah, it's different than California for sure. But I'll take the heat over the snow any day.
Thank you.
Awesome. Thank you, guys.
Yeah, I think change of scenery is probably really good for him. Hearing about the San Francisco offense, they've got a lot of playmakers there. That should help to make you successful. But he never really got a chance to get going because of the injuries. And maybe the system just was not the system for him to be in. I don't know. But sometimes you need a new start. You think about Steve Young, who was at Tampa Bay and was considered a bust. Yeah. And he leaves Tampa Bay, goes to San Francisco, gets to sit behind Steve Young for several years. Next thing you know, he wins a Super Bowl. He's a Hall of Famer. So, who knows? To me, this is, when you look at it from a standpoint of football players, finding good ones, it ain't easy. It ain't easy. So, you're better off if you can try and get some. And looking at quarterbacks, it's even harder to find good quarterbacks. So, there you go. I think, contrary to popular belief where the talking heads figured that Dak Prescott's going to go hide in the corner and cry like a baby, that ain't going to happen. They're going to be okay. They might even be better for the move. All right, good people. I'm actually going to go take a shower here at the Red Brick House. And I have an aero bed, one of those blow-up beds that I'm going to sleep on. So, good night, people. Peace.